Alright guys, here's everything you need to create a wig unit. You need a dome cap, you need 6 to 8 T-pins, you need a canvas blockhead. This is a size 23 circumference. The brand is GEX. It just depends on the client on the size. You need needles, threads, and your scissors or shears. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is put the dome cap onto the canvas head and you're gonna pull it all the way down. You're gonna make sure it's stretched all the way through so there's no lumps, bumps, anything like that. So the next thing that you're gonna do is make sure that it's not pulled all the way down in the front. If you do that, your closure will not lay flat when you put your wig on. So you have to be sure to fix that. The only reason why you're pulling it down in the first place is to make sure that the wig cap is all the way on. So what you're gonna do next is make sure that it's pulled all the way down in the back. And you're gonna secure it with 2 T-pins. So your wig cap should look exactly like this in the back. For this wig unit, we will be using an 18-inch 5x5 Swiss lace closure, 18, 20, and 22-inch bundles. The texture is straight, and the hair is from my new online boutique, OnnaLuxe. You can follow us on Instagram at OnnaLuxe. First things first, we're gonna lay that lace down. So as you can see, I'm going to be laying one side down first and then the other side, and then I'm gonna make sure it's even. You can adjust it however many times you feel like you need to until it is centered. Another thing I like to do is I kind of stretch the lace out a little bit, not to where it's gonna rip, but just enough to where I feel like it is all the way secure and it's gonna lay completely flat. That's just something I like to do. And from experience, it's just something that I noticed, it gets the wigs just a little bit flatter. What I am doing right here is very important. You want to make sure that the T-pins are even on both sides of the lace. This will ensure that your closure will be centered. Once you get your 4 pins in, you're going to turn it around and make sure that everything is straight and make sure that your lace is laying completely flat. Mine wasn't, so I'm going to go back in and make sure that everything is flat. This right here is what I mean by stretching the lace. As you can see, I'm just going and pulling the pins just a little bit further apart, just because I like to make sure everything is flat and get the most use out of the lace. Once you finish that, go ahead and braid up your closure, or you can put it in a ponytail or pin it up, just as long as it's out of the way for when you're ready to sew. Please note that the closure absolutely has to go on the wig first. Although I am not about to sew the closure down first, I have already pinned it down, so it's not going to be a problem for me. Again, we are using 3 bundles of OnnaLuxe Virgin Hair. The texture is straight and the inches are 18, 20, and 22. Having true virgin hair is very important. Like, do y'all see how silky this is? This is what you go for when you buy hair. Well, I guess I lied. I did sew on my closure first. I had previously recorded this video like 3 weeks ago, so I didn't remember exactly which route I took. But either way, you can do it either way. As long as your T-pins are in place, you can start sewing in your bundles, or you can sew on your closure. It really doesn't matter the order as long as that closure is in place. Okay, so now it's time to start actually sewing in the bundles. So it just depends on the actual wig, but sometimes I do double weft it and sometimes I don't. This particular time I'm not. Knowing when to double weft it or single weft it, it really just depends on what the client wants, or depending on how many bundles they have or how long the actual bundles are. Being that this is going to be a large wig and the longest length is 22, I just want to be 100% sure that I have enough hair. So I'm going to go ahead and do it single. I used to just fold over the tracks once I was done, but now I cut them. I just feel like it gives you more of a flat look, like a more natural look to the wig. Also, when using the single or the double method, you want to make sure that you're having enough space in between each track, because you don't want to be sewing them all close together and you get to the top of the wig and you don't have enough hair left, and then the top of your wig is just looking skimpy and then the bottom of your wig is looking all full. It just looks really crazy. Trust me, I've done it before. I made that mistake. So just make sure you're spacing it out, especially in the back of the wig. OnnaLuxe Virgin Hair is available for purchase at www.beautyxavi.net. I'll have the link in the description for you guys. I also have wig units on there. I have silk bonnets, long bonnets, satin scarves, pretty much whatever you guys need. Just click the link in the description. Pay attention to the stitching. You want to make sure that it's nice and neat and uniform. That is the best way to make sure that your unit is going to come out flawless. If you notice, I am now sewing the tracks a little bit closer together. We are now to the top of the closure. You want to make sure that you aren't sewing the tracks directly onto the lace. This will make sure that your wig is not bulky at the top and that it's going to lay flat and secure. Go ahead and cut that last piece of track, and then you're going to remove all of your T-pins. You can go ahead and let that closure down and go ahead and check for any mistakes that you may have made. You just want to make sure that the wig is flat. I know I keep saying flat, but no, that's like a serious factor in this wig business for real. But anywho, that's what you see me doing here. I am just running my fingers through, making sure that everything is just running smoothly, no problems, no lumps, no bumps, no mess, nothing like that. And as you can see, this hair is gorgeous. I'm telling y'all, but no worries. Y'all will see how bomb this hair really is once we come back with the finished product. Y'all, I'm sorry. This is my first time recording for YouTube, and I forgot to show y'all how to cut out the little piece for the closure. That was my bad, but it's not difficult. You just want to make sure you don't cut too close to the thread, where the closure is sewn down. I did not do the coloring of this wig on camera. For one, it was like 3 a.m. It was homecoming. I was tired and I was sick and I was just looking a plain hot mess. So I didn't want to do that on camera, but this is how it turned out. It actually turned out pretty good, which I knew it would because the hair is the bomb. Only true virgin hair is going to turn out like this. Do y'all see how silky it still is? It's not big and poofy. It's not looking raggedy. It just needs to be straight and that's it. But you'll see. Hold on one second. I'm going to let the rest of this video just be like a watch me work type of video, just because there's not really much more tutorial to this video. It's just kind of like y'all waiting to see the finishing product. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. If this video was helpful for you at all, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will be posting more tutorials, more watch me work videos. Pretty much anything you guys want me to post that I know how to do, I will gladly post for you guys. So just let me know in the comments. Thanks. See you guys next time.
goes with everything too.
It does. Like the perfect fall wig.
Yeah.
Okay, sis.
Yes, I like this. And it's so flat. I love it. But it looks so good though. Since I'm sitting in the light anyway. Yeah, what about to do tonight? I'm gonna wear a shirt.